Minister, you'll be very familiar with what I'm going to say, and I do want to acknowledge the work that you have done so far on this scheme as well. But I want to work, we need to tidy up this scheme. We need to sort out the inconsistencies in it, because just as my colleague was saying in Clare Curran, some people are getting some and others aren't getting any at all. And then I had another a message from somebody tonight who has been waiting a month and a half and their roof was really damaged at the same time. So we have to find a way, and I don't know if you have the resources within the department or you need to bring resources in, but we cannot be going on 3 months after the storm with so many open-ended things around the scheme. So that's the humanitarian scheme, both the number 1 and number 2. There's lots of things to be done there. We need to make sure that everybody is paid out, and you will want everyone in Mayo to get paid out in the same way as I do. Not anything they're not entitled to, but certainly the damage that has been done to people. So whether that be the food in their freezer, what they've had to spend while they had no electricity or no power, or other expenses that are directly involved with the storm and the storm damage. I tell you as well, like I still don't have any air connection, and I don't know when it's going to be back. I mean, and we're how many months afterwards? So you're on a Zoom meeting and you're trying to, make things work. It is impossible. We want to encourage people to work from home. We cannot expect them to work from home if we don't have consistency there as well. I talked to you as well about the generators that are needed, and Clare Island, again, we really need to get a generator there for the health centre in Clare Island. It's very urgent and important that is done as well. Lives depend on it. I think we can do this, but we need to concentrate it over the next number of days, a number of weeks. I and my colleagues will work with you to make sure that everybody gets what they're entitled to, because people are putting it all the time, and I'm sure they are to yourself. If this happened in Dublin, it would be treated much differently. And we want the same equity for people in the West, and when people have the damage that they have experienced in the West. For businesses as well, for small businesses. Like there was a lot promised at the time, but there has been no scheme delivered for businesses or for farmers as well. And as Louise mentioned, we've won a case of the fishermen, the oyster fishermen, 160,000 that was lost. But there's other fishermen as well that they genuinely have lost. And there's no point in saying insurance, because some of these aren't insured, and in other ways the excess is too much that people cannot, if their excess is €2,000, they just can't afford it, and we're in the middle of a cost of living crisis. So I really want to get it sorted out in the next coming days and weeks.
Deputy Kenny.